His feet were silent but settled, separate and magnificent like the jeweled rings on the king's hand that walked to the rhythm of his heel. He was on a throne, and what a rough throne it was, a dismantled crown, stolen jewels, and faded gold memories laid in the dark. His heart was abandoned. He had abandoned building arches in his feet, ankles that were 2 stars glowing in the dark, but upon which legs that seemed to go just as far up rested. Locked knees with crystal hinges to rock his inner thighs, seeing his movements swaying, the lost recordings of his thoughts. His essence was glittered into his flesh. His waist, glorified muscle waistlines that made his walk smooth and mysterious, a lean of a man, and a king's glide that was well respected through continents. His stomach was the African horizon, a wishing well belly button by which clear air from every surrounding came miles to clean light. There was light in his chest, and every curve put tall mountains to shame, a barbarian sculpture that glowed brighter than the light that shined between the gaps of each mountaintop. No man can imagine the path of his precious veins. He had a continuous journey, resting in his palms, hidden shortcuts, wanting to be kissed, upwards more towards the masculinity of his broad shoulders. The curve from his back reflected a jaguar on 2 feet and a bird trapped in his ribcage. You can hear the wings humming in his throat. He had hidden notes right under his lips, hiding sounds that hypnotized bolder souls, a tone of voice that only a blind man would search for, that only a blind man would follow. His voice truly is unforgettable. There were scratched memories underneath his tongue. His tongue was a waterfall underneath cheeks that were warm, toasting the fingerprints that were strictly on each shading of his smile. His grins crawled up to his eyes, gifting his vision to see women in satin sheets, and I know temptation camouflaged itself around his pupils. But every blink was worth watching, and the wind that passed whispered, ears of the oracle of Egypt, that his mind sang like magicians on a wooden stage. He had majestic thoughts and youth like Sunday morning. He tasted of Sunday morning, but his walk was like the evening, where his toes dipped itself into the sand at the beach, with his face towards the waves. He prepares to watch the sunrise into a new weekend love.
Fantastic. Got 10 plus repping trail, that's enough to start to build something greater than the field that I live in.